Mel, here's your sister.
Oh, well, hello.
Hi.
Hi there.
Would you like a cup of coffee?
I'll go get it.
Or, are you on your way to meet Shep?
Is it my imagination, or was there a little dig in there?
Why would there be a dig?
I don't know. I thought you liked the idea of me and Shep.
Well, actually, I would like the idea of you and Shep if I thought that's all there was to it.
What's that supposed to mean?
I think you're using Shep to get back at Robert, if you want to know the truth.
Well, that's a pretty silly idea.
I don't think so. You know, in fact, the more I think about it, the timing of that kiss at Delafield's was just a little bit too good to be true. I don't think coincidences like that happen very often.
Well, that one did. And it certainly wasn't for Robert's benefit.
It sure looked like it was.
You know, you have a very suspicious mind. And I have told you before that Robert means absolutely nothing to me anymore.
And another thing, her reappearance in Port Charles isn't just all innocence, you know.
You don't think so?
No. Nothing she ever did was innocent.
I think you're being a little too rough on her.
Good reason, too.
Oh, well, and I also think that you dwell on the past too much.
Look, I'm very firmly in the present. You weren't at Delafield's the other night. You didn't see the little act she staged with Schlepp for my benefit.
Will you come off of it? I think you are totally wrong in assuming that Cheryl's life revolves around you. I mean, she just got back into town, so why try and drive her out so soon?
All right, I'm paranoid. But mark my words, that woman has come to this town to make trouble.
Look, Cheryl is back here because ELQ searched her out and brought her back here. I don't think she has any ulterior motives, and I would appreciate it very much if you'd stop looking for them.
You don't know her the way I do.
I know one thing, she was through a very rough time.
As I recall, she put Anna through a rough time, too.
Oh, so you're gonna hold that against her for the rest of her life? Because if you do, man, you have very selective memory.
Meaning?
Meaning that you can remember all of the trouble that Cheryl caused. What about Anna? What about her past? I mean, you almost never got to see your daughter because of her. But then you blocked that right out of your memory.
I haven't blocked out the fact that you had quite a bit to do with that.
Oh, what are we supposed to do? Fight now? Is that it? Oh, come on. Robert, we are friends. We've all...
Look, all I
We've
know
all
is...
made mistakes. Everybody needs...
I don't want to have anything more to do with her. That's all.
You know, that year away was really good for me. I learned how to have fun again. Seriously, do I look like a wreck?
No. No, you look great.
And Shep is helping out a lot. I mean, he's very...
Yes, he is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I know he knows about Robert. Does he know about Julian?
Yeah, a little.
What about the baby?
Tiffany, I don't run around telling everybody I meet that I lost a baby.
I didn't mean it that way.
I don't need a sign hanging on me that says, handle with care. I'm not that fragile.
Okay. I'll ease off, okay? I'll ease off.
Good.
Okay. So the big sister may coming out.
It's amazing. She admits she's my big sister.
Just because I'm taller than you are.
Oh.
On that note, I think I'll get back to work. Thank you very much.
Go. I'll treat.
Thank you.
I'm a big executive, remember?
Yes, you are.
Oh, and don't feel bad. You don't look that much older than me.
Drop dead. I think I'll go have a facial.
Bye.
Phone.
Why?
Because your daughter is on mine all the time, talking to Craig.
Craig.
Yeah. It's turned into quite the romance.
Come on, the guy's got to be all of 30.
He's 16.
Well, no matter. Whatever happened to that nice, sweet little guy called Rowdy?
You never liked him?
I don't like Craig either.
Oh, he's he's all right.
I'll have you know that my daughter is a sweet, young, innocent child.
Oh, for heaven's sake, you don't even live with her. She's horrible. She's grown up. I have to face that.
Really? Maybe it's time I had a chat with her. I mean, I used to be a young chap once.
Really?
I know what goes on in the sort of depths of their little minds. As if I haven't got enough to contend with today.
Oh, yeah. You still giving away diamonds?
Not funny.
No, well, okay. So I take it then the real owner didn't show up yet?
Hundreds of them. And they all describe the diamonds right down to the last carat. You know, I may be in this for some time. Lucy doesn't get those things until November the 30th.
Oh, she's going to be a rich woman. Oof.
If it was up to me, she could have them tomorrow.
You do know who the real owner was, though, don't you?
Well, now, please.
No, it was Victor Jerome.
I think we've been down this street once or twice before.
I don't understand. It's always made perfect sense to me. I mean, Victor disappears from prison, then all of a sudden Lucy finds herself with a fortune in diamonds. Hello?
I failed to see the connection.
What? He gave them to her.
You try to tell me on one of his better days he lobbed a pouch full of diamonds through an open window in her car and then passed on to his final reward?
Yeah, well, that's what Lucy said. And Scott Baldwin corroborates it, but I mean, that sounds too odd to me.
Yeah, nobody's ever disputed it.
I did. I did then and I do now. You ever thought of bringing Scott Baldwin in and talking to him about it?
As a matter of fact, it was on my calendar for today. I wanted to discuss that ad in the paper. Turns out, though, he's tied up in court.
Well, do it. You bring him in here, because I tell you, he knows something about those diamonds. He does. I wish Sean was here, you know, because he would agree with me about the diamonds.
So? Big deal. It's a dead issue. And so's Victor.
It's not necessarily a dead issue. I mean, if there were other Jeromes in town, and there could be.
Now, there's a sobering thought. A bunch of long-lost Jeromes turn up and claim the booty.
Yeah, they might, and this is exactly the sort of thing that's going to bring them out of the woodwork, isn't it?
Look, I have enough to contend with Stansbury being in town. I do not need a Jerome.
You never got over her, did you?
Oh, come on.
Oh, no, you don't trust her at all.
Look, it's just that I happen to... I know her modus operandi. I know what she's up to.
Yeah, well, as long as you share that with Catherine, then I don't think either of you have got a problem.
Catherine's aware of it. Cheryl's already tried to be buddy-buddy with her, but I nipped her in the bud. Look, I have work to do.
Did you get any more leads on Clayton?
No, Perry's still my best bet. I'm hoping the $50,000 will lure him out. You know, greed works all kind of wonders on the system. Funny?
What?
Well, you know, in all the time I've had this pouch, I've never really bothered to examine it.
Was something on it?
I don't know. Could be a serial number. Jot this down.
Oh.
C for Charlie. 12104. S for Sam.
What do you think it means?
I don't know. But I do know that someone's going to be very, very wealthy very shortly.
Esther,
Yes, Doctor.
it's very slow. Why don't you take the rest of the day off?
Really?
Yes, I'm going to stick around and catch up on some paperwork.
Well, if you're sure, I could stay and help you.
No, no. I really don't need you. Go on home and relax and enjoy yourself.
Well, all right. If anything comes up, I'll be at home.
I'm sure nothing will.
All right. See you tomorrow, then.
Yes. Bye.